Hello and welcome to Paper Plays Julie K. Thanks so much for stopping by and checking out my latest video. And today I have a project share with you guys, and they are for fabric postcards. A couple months back I purchased a fabric postcard kit from Angeldream Crafts, I believe is her name, on Etsy and also on Facebook. Her name is Kim, and she had some kits for sale of some fabric postcards where she included the base and then lots of little snippets to make for postcards. She also included the images, the front and the back side of the postcards. And so these are I created 4 of them. And I did end up using a couple little pieces from my stash, but I also didn't use everything that she included. I still have some snippets left of her snippets, and then a few things that I didn't use. And that's what I had left from her kit. And then also some little tiny pieces she included too. I didn't use all of those. So I have quite a bit left. And then, like I said, I added a couple things from my own stash. And I'll point those out as I get to each one. But here's the first one that I created. This one was kind of a pink and white shabby type theme postcard. And there was the image on the front of this lady with a little girl on it. And then on the back side, here's the back side of a postcard with some little writing on it. And after I made these, I thought, well, these could actually even easily be turned into wall hangings if you just added some little hanging ribbon or something up at the top. So that I think they all have spots where I could do that if I wanted to turn them into actual wall hangings. And so here was the first one. And for my own stash, these pieces right here, the bottom pieces were from my own stash, and then one of the dangle layers, the bottom dangle layer, was also from my stash. Otherwise, I think, and then the flat back pearls that I used, and this trim back here also was from my stash. And the flower, and then of course this hanging piece, but this little piece right here was included in the kit that I purchased from Kim. But I love how this one turned out. I'm just going to hold it up close so you guys can check it out. It was kind of a fun little kit to work with. I just got back from vacation not too long ago, and it had been a while since I had crafted, and I was in a very crafty mood, and I thought, oh, it'd be a perfect time to do the kit because I wasn't quite sure for my own stash of stuff what I wanted to start working on. So the kit was already there, so it was kind of a fun little project to work on. So that, again, was the first one that I created. And here's the second one. There's a couple different dangles on this one. She included both of those different dangle ones. And the only thing on here that I included for my own stash was this Chinese braid trim right here. And I just felt like this trim right here, this bead trim, was brown, the top part of it, and it just didn't seem to go well with the rest of the kit. So I just added that little piece over it just to kind of hide that little brown piece. But otherwise, everything else that you see on here was included in the kit. And then here's what I decorated for the back side. And again, everything was included in the kit. This background piece was a little bit brighter of a blue, but I did end up tea dyeing that one just to make it look a little more vintage. And then also, I guess the little flat back pearls around the edges are also from my stash. I just like to have things lined. And then this little trim right here that lined around the postcard was some of the dangles off of this trim. And then the cute little butterfly was included in the kit also, along with all these little clay flowers. So it's kind of a fun little postcard to make. And again, that's the image on the front. Then here's the next one. This one kind of has a more of a vintage feel to it. And I love this trim that was included in the kit. And then I went ahead and added some of the clay flowers that she included. But then I also added some more flat back pearls from my stash. And then the flat back pearls that I trimmed around the image are also from my stash. But the rest of it was all from the kit. But I like how that one also turned out. And then there's the back side. And again, the only thing from my stash is the flat back pearls. But everything else was included in the kit. But that was kind of a fun one to make. And then here's the last one that I did. And this one's kind of a white shabby type theme. with a little bit of cream color in it. I included a couple things from my own stash on this one. But the base of this one is a doily that she had included in there, and I cut out the middle and then put this on top. And then some of this little bridal applique. And I ended up adding, again, the flat back pearls from my stash. This top dangle trim is from my stash, but the bottom one she included in the kit. And I added the pearls. And then these pearls right here she included from the kit, on the kit. And then this little flower up on top is also from my own stash, but the ones underneath it were included in the kit. But I thought that one turned out pretty too. And then here's how I decorated the back side. And let's see, on this back side, everything was part of the kit. This flower wasn't, and then this little dangle that I used wasn't, but the little flowers and acrylic pieces, and then also flat back pearls on this one were from my kit too. Or from my stash. So thanks everybody so much for watching my little project share today. I had a lot of fun putting these fabric postcards together, and I will link Kim's Etsy store below in the description box if you guys are interested. She does sell some different kits and also trims in her store, and then I also believe she sells some of her own work in her store. So I will have that link below. But I did really enjoy working with this kit. I had kind of a lot of fun with it, and I appreciate all you guys for watching my video today. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and happy crafting.